Yo, 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 welcome to Team RaddTitan and going through the weekly collectors chat. If you are in the house, welcome. If you don't know who I am already, I'm George, and the very well-trimmed, handsome gentleman over to my left is Alex. No insults today. We're going to be taking you through the journey of what's been happening over the last. Actually, it's probably about 14 days for us because Alex had some sort of like sand in his vagina last week, and he moved a couple of boxes and then was too tired to come on the chat. So he missed last week.
I can't wait. I cannot wait until you actually, in all fairness, you're just going to pay someone else to do it anyway. You ain't doing it.
No, I'm definitely, yeah, that's not going to happen. I use removal people. There's no way I'm doing it. It's well like hard.
Yeah, you ain't doing it.
Alex is moving house. He is in the process of moving. So bless him. I'm winding him up. You know, it is one of the there's three stressful things you can do in this world, apparently, is move house, have a new baby, and I think divorce is the other one. So you've got two out of three. Let's
Death of a loved one is in there as well. Top 5, I think.
You know, we'll talk. But yeah, so we're going to be running through. It's going to happen when you're moving out. You could go fucking Chris Benoit on someone. So we'll go at it, and we'll let you know.
Enjoy the house a little bit before that kind of goes down.
Yeah, exactly. We can get a bit settled, get everybody thinking everything's fine. And then what we're going to do, we're going to be running through the pictures. We've got lots of stuff to get through. We had loads of pictures from last week. Lots of stuff happening at both ends for me and Alex as well. He's getting things in. I'm getting things in. Things are going on. We will be fielding your questions as well. So if you are in, please drop us a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. We're really bad at promoting in terms of like asking for that. You know, obviously super chats up the channel. We are a hobby channel. We're not a company channel, so we're no affiliation. But I just want to say that this chat is actually sponsored by Speculative Fiction. Todd Johnson over at Speculative Fiction, Spec Fiction Shop. If you don't know already, jump over there, get on that website, and check out his dynamic deals and discoveries, where you can get anything up to like 45% off, depending on what price bracket you're actually buying into.
Yeah, so that comes to an end in 22nd. So basically, on the dynamic deals and discoveries, if you spend $50 to $499, you get 10% off. If you spend $500 to $999, you get 15% off. $1,000 to $1,499, 20% off. $15 to $1,999, you get 25% off. $2,000 to $2,499, 30% off. And it goes every 500 up till 3,500, and then you get 45% off. And there's a lot of pieces on there. There's actually Berserk Prime 1 on there, which a few people I know are looking for at the moment. There's a few XM pieces. There's loads of pieces on there. Definitely check out.
Yeah, when you're talking about like Prime 1 shipping and all that at the minute, like, you know, the shipping's as much as the statue, so you get a discount like that is massive. Getting that kind of a percentage off anything is huge, because pretty much going to pay to get 40% off, or like even 35% off. Is going to take a massive chunk out of that cost. Because
if you're in the USA, your shipping's really, really good. So
I think like when you're talking about collectors, like in general, like for us, don't know about everybody else, but we've been in this game a long time. You know, we're pretty much the old G boys now. So you know, and I don't know about you, Al, but fucking, you know, when you see the price of something and then you're like, okay, I'm happy with that. But when you see almost the same price in shipping and taxes, you're just like, yeah, fuck that, I'm not doing that. And it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's 50 quid. If I'm paying 50 quid for something and I've got to pay 50 quid in taxes and shipping, I'm just like, no, fuck it, I don't want it. I can't compute it in my brain will let me have it.
It's like dead money, is it? It's just like wasted money.
That's money for nothing. You just like,
yeah.
I mean, I played a little game with the you know, something's in a different location, you know, especially with this Boeing stuff, because a lot of it is overseas. You know, a lot of it is in the Americas. A lot of it's all over America. So you've got to sort of man up and just be like, yeah, fuck it, I've got to pay that. If I want it, I've got to pay it, because there's like, how many people in the UK have got it? Probably fucking no one. So, but at the same time, it does sting. Are you frozen? Oh, why frozen? He's frozen. He's well frozen. I try and give him a minute to talk, and he goes all fucking brilliant. There's all Statue of Liberty on me. Anyway, we see what happened with Alex. We try and get him back and see what's going on. He's probably done it on purpose now. Listen, he has moved, or is about in the process of moving at the minute. So, try and get a few chats in, and then he's going to get over there in his other house. So, I'm really lucky to be able to get that and them statues out of the boxes and start doing some work and actually displaying his shit. Because at the moment, he has like 150, 200 boxes, something ridiculous. So he's not really in the process of being able to display anything. So this house move is quite a big one for him, because he's in a flat at the minute. He needs like an apartment thing. So it's going to work out better for him over the long run. I think we'll get some room tours going on. I actually need to do mine, to be honest. I've had a bit of a crazy week this week because I've got the fan art Colossus that's on its way. I think it's a few weeks away from getting here, thankfully. XM Mysterio, actually repaint project that I've been working on for probably 6 months or so. I've been waiting for that. That's actually coming today. So it's, things are just snowballing. I ended up buying that Minion the other week off Martin Spice. Man, I love Martin. Probably well, bro. So I picked that up, and then that's arrived in. I've got to do some bits and rearrange some stuff, so it all gets a bit crazy. So you wish you sort of have room tours regularly, so you can sort of get that sort of stuff done. Where you can see it, and then things change, and then you can do another one. But I'd just be doing them all the time. I'm actually pretty good with like selling things. I don't go crazy on sort of selling stuff and changing stuff all the time. But you do find that my room tour stuff just doesn't happen as often as I would like it to. So, that's just how it goes. I know everybody out there is like sort of getting out some pretty nice content, man. I'm seeing some good stuff out there. We've got lots of pictures on the chat today of we've got loads of fan art stuff, some crazy pieces coming out. We've got some Prime 1 bits, and we've got some stuff coming up from Sideshow as well. Their Gamma Smash Hulk has just come out, and there's pictures of it being displayed with all kinds of bits and pieces being paired up and put in sort of Avengers, for scale and stuff, putting in with all the Avengers bits and pieces and display. And I think that piece actually looks really nice. Don't like the base. I don't like that jumping pose, but the actual body of the sculpt of the Hulk looks really, really nice. I like the colours on it as well, that sort of that lighter green. I think it looks a bit like a winner, and it's got a proper low edition size. So people got a bit of a collectible on their hands, which makes a change for Sideshow. So when Alex gets back in, we'll start filling some questions, and we'll start going through all the pictures and catching up with everybody. Knowing him, he's probably his internet is like crashed, or his laptop wants to reboot exactly at this time, because that's what happens. Even though I tell him to go back a little bit later, he's cracking on with House of Dragons. So I was a bit like, I need another 20 minutes. But yeah, we see what's going on with him, and then we'll touch base with everybody. I'll try and hold the line until he sort of sorts his shit out and gets back on point. But it's been a bit of a crazy time anyway, with all this moving around and sorting things out. He spent like, I don't know, probably about 8-9 days driving, because he's moved like 3 hours away from where he lives. And so obviously he's gone the cheap way, he's gone the Hebrew way. And instead of getting removal people in, he's sort of doing it himself. So what he's doing is he's getting his van, packing it up, like, I don't know, like filling it over a day or so, and then going up the next day and dropping like all of his statue stuff. And I think he's gone up 3 or 4 times just to do that, just do the statue stuff alone. So it's been a bit of a mental sort of week, 10 days for him. But I'm sure that he can man up and handle it. And then now all the rest of this shit has to come. Doing that with a baby in hand, that's a little bit aggravating. But hopefully all will come good. Get them room tours up and get a nice collection. I think he's going to module space the shit out of his room, so he'll get all them, which I actually quite like the way some of them collecting rooms look. But I kind of something about just wanting to do it custom, really. I don't know why. It's part of me that's just a bit like, I'll get a chippy and get a carpenter in and just basically map out the room. Just put shelves and things all over the place, put lighting in and all that, and do it that way. But you never know. I might module space it up. We'll wait and see. Hey, man, you right?
Yeah, my phone decided, hey, you know what's a good time to update? Now, let's do it. God damn it. And then you're waiting for it, like a little fucking Android come fucking bounce up and down, do what he's doing. All right, in the comments anyway, other than the ones making fun of me probably for not paying my internet bill, we got, actually, funny enough, ones didn't come up in the comments on this side, but they're here. We got Nice Guy, how you doing? Coleman 22, Yo, Darren Crowfire still using his missus account. Hope all's good. Dave Wolf, Yo. Then Pablo's where it kind of starts. Oh yeah, no, they're actually all loaded up now. So they're here. They weren't here a second ago. There you go. Doing. Yeah, saw all my boxes, Alex. When's it going to be enough? Yeah, there's a lot of boxes. There's a lot there. I've got an area though, which is going to be for the storage, and it's actually pretty big. So I'm hoping that it's not going to be full. So we'll see how that goes. Nick Chesh in the house, Yo-Yo, Dave Wolf, Stu Murray. Good evening, gentlemen. Leon, how's it going? Yo-Yo.
Yo, motherfuckers.
I'd like a Conan statue of Spank. Yeah, there's a few good ones out there. It depends what kind of ones you want. If you want a Conan movie or you want a Conan comic, there's some different ones out there, great ones. I had the Conan Fury of the Beast, which was a fantastic statue. I kind of regret getting rid of that, even though it was quite lucrative to do so. There's also the prize, which is quite a nice one. And then you got the movie versions as well from Sideshow's, quite nice, but a little bit small. And then the PCS ones as well, yeah. It's meant to be quarter scale, but it's like the older time where things were a bit smaller. The Rambo was a bit smaller as well. Because it's all hand sculpted.
Yeah, exactly.
Toy Quest 101, what's up, everyone? How's it going? Geo was nice to me at the intro, and I think it's probably because at the beginning I was on a Toy Quest video the other day, and he did like a really nice introduction. So I was wondering if Geo saw that, and that's why he done a nice introduction for me today.
Do you think I'm watching other people's chats? What sort of Judas do you think I fucking am? You silly.
Dark
I'd like
Cross.
to get we're going to get the Toy Quest guy on, though, so it's nice for him to host you, so we'll have to
sure.
return the favour and get him on over it.
I forgot to move to do the insensitive location. I'm not there yet. I'm on the way there. Yeah, Alex looks a little grayer. It's because also there's a spotlight pointed right at me as well, so it does make me look a bit grayer. Though. Jojo Valdez, what's good all? How's it going? Nelson Ortega, hey, you know what? When it comes between buying statues or paying the bills, statues take priority. A new Conan movie with old Arnold would be amazing. What do you guys think? I think he's a bit too old now, though. But
I'd like to see him as the king. I've always said that.
Yeah,
I'd like to see King Conan. I'd like to do another story, but maybe with him as the king, sort of like him as you know what I mean. He's like sending out someone, he needs something done or something.
Yeah.
He gets a bit involved, but like not, you know what I mean. Not overtake the movie, but in it.
Yeah,
I'm addicted to them fucking videos as well, where he does like, "Go, let's go."
The voiceover ones, you mean?
Stop watching that. Well,
and the singing ones with Arnold, and congrats to the move. Thanks. I should be in there within the next kind of 10 days or so. I should be totally in there, hopefully. Geo, you need to come on next.
I don't work well with others, man. I'm not a guy. I don't dig all the people. Like, we used to do it on here years ago. Like we used to do it where we had like 5 or 6 people on. It's really hard because I find that people either trip over themselves talking or you know what I mean. It's just or sometimes people are quiet as well. So there's like 5 guys on there, but they all think they're watching it rather than they're in it. So it's fucking hard. So I'm a bit like.
I remember we had Adam on one time, one of our mods, and basically, it was the same kind of thing where he was on the chat, and literally we had to keep on prompting him, and he said, "I'm sorry, I'm so used to watching it that I keep forgetting I'm actually on it."
He was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Adam was well bad. He was like, he really was. He was like really quite blessing, poor guy. But then there's other people as well. Don't shut the fuck up. So it's harder. And then there's other guys where they trip over each other. It's like more people. It's more difficult. I remember when we started it and we're doing it. I remember Gary and Angel and all these other guys, like when we started, we had so many requests from people, like, please, like, stop with the guests, like, stop with everybody, just you two go on and talk. And I mean, Alex were like, look, we're getting a lot of people ask us, so we're just going to just go us. They started all going, they're nothing without us.
No, it started off different. No, it started off different. Actually, it was what the first thing was is we were getting so many requests for people to come on that we were trying to rotate to try and get other people on, and that's when they then like lost their shit because they were like, okay, we need only 3 people on a time, otherwise it's too much. So we're going to get this person, and then that's when they lost their shit and they went off and created some anti-RaddTitan thing. And then it got to a point of people saying, okay, can you just do YouTube because it's hard to follow people. Also, we had some guy who just kept on like starting conversations with other people. So you'd be having a topic, and then you'd be trying to keep it kind of structured, and then he would start talking because he was high or drunk or both, and it just kind of it was just a bit of a mess, really.
That's just been the people that we had on though. People seem a lot better on other channels, so maybe it's just that.
Yeah, maybe we're just not very good at organising it. I mean, as I say, the one the other day, people weren't talking over each other and they're waiting their turn and things. So, it was handled a bit better than us, I think. How are you doing, Stuck of Inferno? Hope everything's good your side. The homemade gin. When it's too many of the conversation doesn't go naturally. His wife does.
Oh, Stocker, send me some, bro. My wife loves a gin.
His wife makes it, yeah.
Send me over a gin, bro. I'd love to try it, sample your shit. Send me some over. Reach out to me, man.
Where are we? Yeah, I think as well, it got to a point where you could have like 12 people on the chat at once, and it was just way too many. Way too many. All right. I think we lost Gary and the other people who were watching. I'm joking. How's your collecting 2 weeks been then?
Well, I got Mysterio in today. Arrived. I haven't opened it and looked at it yet. I didn't get the final QC on it either, which was disappointing. Ian broke his phone and was a bit like, look, I don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to take pictures of this, or you know what I mean, it's all gonna be really long. So he's like, I'm gonna send it back. I think it's done, but I'm just hopeful that there's nothing that I sort of open up and I'm a bit like, oh shit, like I don't like this or I don't like that. I mean, I'm happy with how things are looking, but I haven't seen it in this completed form yet. I've seen all the elements, but I haven't seen them all together. So
did you actually get any pictures at the end with the cape on?
No. I don't have any completed pictures from the last thing. It's basically like the last pictures I took with the ones that I had were of just like the body and the base, not really with the cape and all that on it. So I can't see it in its completed form. But I'll get it out and have a look. I'm sure it'll be okay. It was a bit like fuck. So if there is anything wrong, it's a bit like, or it is anything I would like to change, I'm just gonna have to sort of look at it really at the minute.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Brian O'Rourke is saying, I loved your visiting room tours. One guy had statues everywhere in the kitchen, I think, if memory serves. I think he had it everywhere but the kitchen. Did you have it in the kitchen?
He had them fucking everywhere, bro. Had them in the kitchen, had them everywhere. Fucking everywhere.
I don't think I went in his kitchen, so I'm not sure.
He had them in the bathroom.
Yeah.
We shower and everything.
Stacked all up outside his bathroom.
Honestly, Tom couldn't find a fuck to give, honestly, that guy. He was awesome. He just couldn't find a fuck to give, that guy.
Yeah.
He
had that kind of vibe.
Yeah, sit one of them sexy fucking diver bitches and sitting right next to you on the fucking toilet. And you take
the honey trap you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
He had that vibe of like, I've just got divorced and I don't give a fuck anymore. It was that kind of vibe.
Yeah, it was
married for 25 years,
divorced
and fuck you now.
Like one of them guys that, when he's been with someone for a long time and then he gets free and then just fucks every kind of woman that he can find. Like every kind, doesn't care, no standards, doesn't, nothing. Because he's been with the same woman for fucking ages, right? It was like that, but with statues. It was like, obviously, the missus was a bit like, you can't put them here. can't have them there. You can't do this. You can't do that. So when she was out of the way, he was like, yeah, fuck your shit. I'm just going to put them everywhere. So he just rebelled in that kind of way, which was just awesome. He had them everywhere.
The thing I do actually regret
is I regret like not paying more attention to certain things in that room.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I regret that he had 2 small sets of shelves of bone busts, and at the time, I might have to go back over the video because I don't even remember filming them.
Yeah.
I don't know if he even bothered to film them. It was that kind of moment of...
He offered me the silver Sapphire, didn't he? The chrome one. I think he's offered it.
He said, take it. Yeah, he said, take it. He goes, it's all yours. And then I think it was a bit cigarette stained, wasn't it?
No, it was like a bit like the chrome is tarnished because it does. I mean, it's old. I mean, you're very rare to find a mint like chrome condition one. Like you really like, that's why I don't like chrome on my statues as a rule. It's all the ones I've seen that were done and looked amazing years ago. They don't last late. They tarnish it. It's funny color. Don't look right. So, but it wasn't that. It was I just felt bad.
The dread piece on the bike, small run.
Yeah.
Cormac O'Leary in the house. Yo, how you doing?
All great, man.
All is good. Punisher XS. Nice to see you guys back. We didn't go away. Yo. And it's Punisher 2000 who did your head, not Punisher 3000. It was me who said it. I said we gave him an upgrade anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he did a fucking cracking job on the dome. Unbelievable. Yeah. I can't wait to see that in person. I really can't wait. I can't wait to have a look at that. So, going to have a good look at the thing. And, I mean, XM pieces for repaints are brilliant as well because the shipping is so, I mean, I don't care what everybody's doing now. XM, where they are, their lead with ease is just their boxes are bulletproof. They're fucking just brilliant boxes and packed really well. It's really well done. They're really tight. Nothing fucking gets loose. Nothing fucking gets out. It's all really, really good shit. So they're the ones that I mostly repaint. I mean, when I look around my room and I look at the fucking stuff I've repainted, most of them are XM stuff.
Yeah.
Because, they're just, they can handle that. I don't really worry about the breakages as much.
Yeah, no, but that's the main concern is like, if you're going to ship it there, well, you've already had it shipped to you, then you got to ship it there, and then you got to ship it back. Yeah. It's just a lot of shipping. There's a lot of like risk of breakage, and even if like with XM, it's relatively bomb-proof. Most of those older boxes. I know some of the newer boxes on some of the newer Transformers are a bit flimsy, but the older boxes you can ship those all over the place. But some of the kind of Sideshow Prime 1 pieces, you could get like a little tiny crack in there, not know it's there, and then over a couple of shippings that's gonna go kind of thing, And I've heard of a few, like the Guyver legs breaking, which worries me. So yeah, there's a few bits for sure.
Anyway, yes, I bought the Ordak Minion from Martin Spice. He's basically downsizing his collection, so selling a few things. So yeah, I managed to get the Minion, so I was quite pleased with that. I like that one. I got the red one.
Yeah, we've got pictures of that anyway.
I got that in, yeah. Bow and bust wise, I'm about to do a deal with Cornetta again for the faux bronze Loki and the Absorbing Man. So I'll get that done.
Definitely, I do recommend. I know you were talking about potentially cancelling the Absorbing Man. Definitely get it, man. It's really nice. I was actually looking at it the other day.
I don't think it's going to save me too much money, so I cancel it. I don't think it's too bad.
Also, that's one of Logan's favourite ones. He was like, there was probably about, I had 3 Neddies, so I must have had about at least 23, 20 to 25 busts, and he kept on like laughing at the laughing at one of them. He kept laughing, and then looking, and then we were like, what's he looking at? And we thought, oh, he must be looking at like the Hulk or one of the ones that are like big and the colours. And they were like looking at his eye line, and he's like looking straight at Absorbing Man. And we were like, really? Okay, that's a bit of a weird one because it's a bit bland in comparison to the others. And then like a couple of days later, the same thing. He's like looking at it, like cracking up, laughing at it, and it's just there. It's the Absorbing Man one, unless he's really fucking.
That man up there thinks he's a wall.
Yeah, unless he's really boss-eyed and he was looking at the Hulk. What's this? What? You should go back to that chap's house who made you sarnies and wouldn't let you leave. Never again.
Dude, that was so fucking strange, bro.
That was creepy as hell.
Mum was like touching me as well, bro. Like really touching me.
His mum was literally like 6'2".
She was big.
She was a big lady, and she was literally doing the gimp on George's head because George had his head shaved, and the way he's like, bring out the gimp, She's like that out head. Yeah, it was just like, oh, he's a lovely one. He is, isn't he? And it was like, Mom, leave him alone. And she's like, oh, he's a lovely one.
Yeah, the big chick, dignity man.
Yeah, and then you got the little dad as well in the corner, like watching. It was like something like, it was definitely something out of like a Rob Zombie movie. It was weird, man.
Yeah,
and he said something as well, didn't he? Do you remember when he was like taking the picture?
Yeah.
He goes, oh, Dad, can you take a picture? He goes, oh, Dad, can you take a picture? And then he goes something like, oh, go on, smile, son, or something like that. And then he goes to he says, oh, yeah, smile like when I smile when I go down on your mum. It was something weird like that. And he's like, oh,
yeah, it was something bad like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like, we're like,
that was bad, yeah. I remember.
We had to get out of there, and he was just like, no, don't go. Wait till the traffic dies down. We're like, yeah, we got to leave. We got to get out of here. Otherwise,
the worst thing about that ball as well was after that was done. After that was done, we got reached out and stuff. We didn't share anything as yet, like not much. Like we did all this content and all this like thing, but it came to light that he was like fucking either he'd hurt his missus or something, like he'd hit her or he'd done something. I remember what it was, like threw a glass out or cut her hand over. I can't remember what it was, but it was everywhere.
Yeah, a glass in her face or something, yeah.
I can't remember what it was. It was bad though. And it was like, we can't use any of that now. I just thought we can't. You know what I mean? And not because it's like, he's a collector and all that kind of business. We could have, if we wanted to be arsehole, we could have just done it, but it just didn't feel right. It just felt a bit like, you know what? I don't really want to promote or share this fucking guy if that's the kind of fucking guy he is. I'm not digging that at all. So we talked about it. We were just like, look, fucking, we drove like 2 hours to get there, fucking 3 hours to get back. Spent fucking like 6-7 hours around there, filmed fucking like 20 videos, did like a few bits and pieces, and in the end, it was just all for nothing really, other than the experience.
I think we posted a couple, and then we found out, and then we deleted all the rest. So we did actually put like maybe 3 or so up. I can't remember how many.
You know what's funny though? He doesn't realise this particular fucking clown, but he tried to buy something from me, and then I found that it was him.
Oh yeah, the Conan.
He sent me like an offer on something. I was actually going to accept it because he obviously had a different name now and a different like, profile. But when I looked deeper into it, I saw that the fucking room, how he's like wallpaper and all that. I was like, that's that fucking guy. So I was a bit like, had a little look, and then I was just like, nah. So then I sort of like pulled out, I cancelled the deal. But I was like, nah, I don't want to sell it to you now. He went fucking crazy, man. As well,
yeah, but he's got a license to do Thai boxing or something, whatever it was. God. What's up? What are you drinking tonight, anyway?
My wife got me this Copperberg strawberry and pineapple thing, so I'm thinking that. It's quite nice. It's a bit sweet. It's a bit sweet.
I do like Copperberg, actually. I missed a comment, haven't I, somewhere? Because I did see her latest one was rhubarb and ginger. She also made port too. Nice.
Listen, stop all your yammering. Get a bottle, chuck it in a box, and send it my way. I'd love to try it.
This is going to upset you. That my guy doesn't have a spicy username on eBay because I bought his blue Minion a couple of weeks back.
You can go fuck yourself, you. Yeah. What's your name? Ryan. You can fuck. I wanted that blue one.
Yeah.
He listed that blue one, and I was a bit like, I said, he sent me a price for the red one, and I said, "We take this," and he went, "Nah." He said, "Like I've got the blue one up at the minute. It's on 220 quid," and I was like, "You're fucking selling the blue one? Didn't you tell me you had the blue one? That was the one sort of I wanted. It's the rarer one."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. I already listed it." So I was like, "Fuck, all right." And I said to him, "Do you want to take it off? I'll give you 250." He was like, "No, I can't do that." That's how good Martin Spice is. I offered him more money. He would have got stung with like thingy, and he still didn't take it. Still didn't want to fuck you over it. So he's a good guy, Martin. I said, "Mate, do you want to say I'll give you 250? Send it to me." He was like, "No, I can't do that."
About order, how you doing, your vision.
But then I had a little look, and actually, I thought to myself, for my one, for my Hordak, that wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
So I was quite lucky, really, because I looked at it, and my one doesn't have any blue. So it's meant to be with the Film Nation Hordak, that one. It goes much better with the Film Nation one. So I was a bit like, I'll probably make the right
Who are you talking about? That's that guy from Coventry.
Oh, yeah. Smurfcock.
Yeah. Yeah, there's someone you if you haven't come across him, actually you'll be very lucky. There's a really funny story actually, which I don't think this is actually public, is it? This one's not public, is it? Is that one public? Should we do it? No,
it's your story. So if you want it, you can.
What actually happened was he is such a fucking idiot that what happened is he bought something from Sideshow and then made a massive deal about how they refunded it and they didn't refund him the points. He made a massive deal about it, so they refunded him the points at the end, and because of all the drama and all that, they messed up. And they literally added like how many zeros is it? So like it was like $200, and they literally added an extra 2 zeros. So they gave him like 20 grand in points. And he found out. And rather than just be smart and keep it quiet, he literally went online. Went on Sideshow. He ordered every Pokemon statue, basically, that he could. And then he went online and basically posted Sideshow fucked up and told like people. It weren't like a post. It was like in comments. There was something like people saying like, "How did you end up getting all these pieces?" "Oh, Sideshow. They gave me all these fucking points, so I'm using them." So I reached out to Sideshow because at the time we were kind of working, doing affiliate stuff with them, and I had a contact there. So I reached out and I sent him some screenshots. And I go, "You know what? This guy, he's full of shit most of the time, but you might want to look into this." They looked into it and they realized that they'd actually fucked up and they'd actually given him 20 grand in points. So then they had to try and recall all the statues that he got, which he sent back all broken to them. He then also was like sent some back without heads and whatever else, and they were trying to get the money back. And then they obviously cancelled all the points. And that was him trying to scam Sideshow. The whole thing about it is that if you get extra points, just keep your fucking mouth shut, order your things, and be on your happy merry way, rather than fucking bragging about it like a dickhead. But
IQ wasn't his strong suit, was it? Let's be honest.
Not really, no.
I mean, you can only piss with the cock you got. So unfortunately, in the brains department, he was seriously lacking. So unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, it was. I think I got $500 out of that. $500 in points, which I got off of my Guyver 3. Anywho, I thought you were talking about Flankster. Funny enough, Flankster got scammed recently from.
Them two guys, Sick Mansion guy.
No. GK Resin.
Oh, but isn't he the supplier or was the supplier?
He's
the
doing shit with them. He's doing no. It's just
Is he
GK
not part
Resin.
of it?
I don't think GK Resin. No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, Resin GK. I don't think Sig Mansion's anything to do with that. But he got scammed by them. And to be honest with you, oh wow, okay, yeah, you're right. Sorry, George. Sorry, take it back. Yeah, he is the supplier for Sig Mansion.
I thought it was.
He's the supplier for Sig Mansion.
The Sig Mansion was using this guy to get some of his stuff, or so he says.
He was. Oh, okay. This Sig Mansion guy, man, he's a fucking idiot. He needs to stop fucking selling stuff and just keep collecting. Every time he tries to sell anything, it goes fucking wrong for him. Jesus Christ.
I had a conversation with someone about this, and in the end, in the end, it's a little bit. It's a bit.
Family.
You've got to like fucking. At some point, you can't just like sort of like be stupid.
Yeah.
You understand? There's only so much stupid that you can sort of claim. You know what I mean? In the end, it just looks more dodgy the more it goes on with Sick. He needs to wear. I don't know him personally, but I mean, everyone thinks he's a fucking joke, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But you know, there's only so much of that you can put down to like inexperience and making bad decisions and all of that. In the end, you are going to everywhere you go, every name you put anywhere, that people will be like, you're a scammer. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
There's only so much of that shit that's going to float, to be honest with you.
To be honest with you, I mean, like, with the kind of stories that have come out, you know, he had a whole thing first time round, didn't deliver one statue, refunded everyone. Okay, but didn't deliver one statue, and it took time to get the money back. Then he's like the same kind of thing all over again. He's just not delivering things, and it's just like, in my mind, and the same with Sean. You know, Sean may have seen God and converted, and he's not scamming people anymore. But the point is, for me, if someone did that at some point to the level they've done it, well, if they to the level he was doing it, why would I even risk that? Why would I even say, you know what? Hey, he's never scammed me. You know, it's the same as all these times where you hear the story about he's always been good to me, and then 6 months later, I got scammed by Sean Sanders. And it's like, well, you know, you're kind of asking for it. So I have no sympathy for those kind of things. If people know about it and they kind of give it that.
Listen, I'm a little bit more of a better Christian. So in my way, I'm more of a, you know, I do believe that people can sort of change, and I do believe that people can turn things around. I do believe that. I genuinely do. But do I believe it enough to put my money on the line or to do business? The answer is no. I'm not that good a Christian. I'm a good a Christian to think it's possible, but I'm not as good a Christian as to put my money down and say I'm that sure that it's true that I'll buy something or do a deal. I always think about the capability of a person as well. I think if you're, you know, I think there's lines that we're all capable of crossing, and I think certain things that if you go beyond, it's just a bit like, you know.
I mean, I repeat this every single time, and I'm under the belief, maybe not the case for everybody, but I do kind of think that, you know, most of these people have good intention in the beginning. And then it leads to poor business management or even temptation further down the line. If you you know, because at one point we did some orders for XM, like not many. We did like, I don't know, 10 orders for XM or whatever it was. And when you think about, okay, it's not a lot of money, but like 10 people, or even, say 10 people when they're ordering a couple of pieces each. If they're giving you that money, and some people go, here's all the money, and some people go, here's the deposit. And you kind of like you multiply that on a thing, that's a lump of money. There's a temptation there to sort of say, well, you know what? I'll sit on this money for whatever, if they give you because this is what happened with Satik was basically what's his name, Mohammed Satik. He basically was under the illusion that this bubble wasn't going to burst. He was going to keep on getting more and more money. So when people were paying him in full, he was taking that money and he invested it in bad investments. So then when it got to the time to pay, his investments didn't pay off and he lost a lot of money on, I think, crypto. I think it was crypto as well, but he lost a lot of money and basically then he couldn't afford to pay him. They even done some consolidation and whatever else, and he still fucked it all up. But it's just, I do think that, it's that temptation where it leads people the wrong way or poor management of the money, and it goes.
It's funny,
off.
but I talk about this sometimes with my missus. Like we have this conversation, like, which is, as a man, I believe that any person is capable of cheating on their partner, regardless, right, of how much you love that person. Do you hear what I'm saying? Right? But just bear with me for a second. Let me explain what I mean. What I mean is that men will find other women attractive, right? And will want to fuck other women. That's just something that's just there. No matter how much you love a person, no matter how much you care about them as you do, you always are capable. So I always explain it to my missus in this way. This is what I say. I say that the best way to remedy that is never put yourself in a position when you can make that mistake. Because obviously I did PT, years ago, I did PT and I had a lot of rich female clients and all of them want to fuck their personal trainer. I'm not going to be an arsehole about this. All of them want to fuck their personal trainer. It's very flirtatious and it's very much part of the game. And you'll massage it as well. You'll play a little bit along with this sort of fantasy thing, but you try and make sure it doesn't go too far. But the point I'm trying to make is that you just don't put yourself in a position where that becomes a problem. And I think that's just something that you do. And in this regards, in scamming territory, when me and you we were told loads of times that we should be selling stuff and we should put our name to stuff. We should get into this project and get into this investment. And me and Alex were always of the thing that we always work again, like that guy that I'm saying. You want to fuck something. You might want to sleep with somebody, but you just don't place yourself. Put yourself in a stupid place. Don't be in a fucking house on your own and be like, how did I get here? Don't put yourself there. Stay the fuck out there. Whatever happens. And that's what we've done. We've just been like, look, I don't want to do it. We don't want to get into business. We don't want to be partners with any statue company. Because many of them have gone, you should be our partner. You should be this. You should be a licensed seller. It's like, no. Why would we? It's just a nightmare. Because it's exactly like you say. You put yourself in this position and you're there. And then you're getting this money in and you can't help the human part of it, which is, all right, well, what do I do? Oh, I've got like this much money. I'll invest it in this, or I'll buy more statues, or I'll invest in, I reckon that Iron Man's going to sell really well, so I'll buy loads of pre-orders of that, and I'm going to be fucking quids in, and then nobody buys it, and then you're like, fuck, now you're chasing, and then before you know it.
That especially happens in customs when you do a few shithole projects, everyone fucking laps them up, you buy those, you spend that money, and then you're buying to do the next project to pay for the previous factory project, and then you end up like that project comes out, doesn't sell, and you're like, shit, what do I do now? And then you go AWOL. That's what happens way too many times, unfortunately.
Just like I say, it's one of those scary things.
With Danny Hines, we saw with all these people, they had some great projects, and then all of a sudden, not selling, not going the right way, and then take your money and leave.
Then before you know it, you're the scammer, isn't it? Just like that.
Because I know me, I'm fucking so not sweetheart. Not today. Vision, skeet sheets from the windows to the walls. All right, should we go to the pictures after that now? Where are we? Present.
I got caught. I got caught in a very vulnerable position myself. Like one time, just talking about this. Like, I had a client that was like flirting with me like a lot, and it's fine. She was married. I'm married, a bit flirtatious, and it's fine. I can handle it. I'm quite flirtatious in my manner anyway. That's fine. And I parked outside a house. She was telling me about all these like renovations she was doing in her house. It was part of that, like we would, doing sessions and stuff. She would talk to me about it. That's fine. It wasn't all about fucking all flirty innuendo. It wasn't. But I remember one time I parked outside her house because it was the only spot like in the street that I was like where my gym was, where I was going. And I went to work, and then when I come out of work, I'd done a session. And I come out to work, I trained myself, and then I was getting in the car. She was outside in her garden. And I remember her saying to me, like, come in and have a look at the kitchen I was telling you about, and all these new appliances, all this shit she was waffling on about. And I was like tired, and I wasn't fucking thinking, and I just wasn't thinking. I was like, yeah, sure. And I walked into her kitchen, and then I had this realization, oh my fucking God, I'm alone with this woman in her kitchen, married, don't want to be the fuck in it, and this could go very fucking south quick. And it was just a bit like, that's how fucking quick this shit can happen with anybody. And I was just a bit like, I need to get the fuck out of here before fucking something happens. Got a couple of innuendos like, do you want to come and see the bedroom and shit? And I was like, nah, I got to go. Bye. So I got out of there quick. Which is attractive as well. So it was like, you need to get the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
But the better it can happen to the best of us, man. You just got to make sure you don't put yourself in a stupid position. Not financially, not fucking with fucking temptations.
It's good when those things happen when you are single, yeah.
If I'd have been single, I'd have thrown her all around her fucking kitchen. I'd have ruined her in that kitchen. That kitchen would be in bits. But, I'm a very happily married man. But I'm still a man. Shit can happen.
I went out drinking with John, and basically we ended up like going back to his place. Like he had this shop in Caledonia Road, and basically his boss rented this shop for him to live in, and it was like he had like a workshop upstairs, and it was kind of like he used it as his accommodation, but it wasn't meant to be. It was meant to be a shop because it was like a cheaper accommodation than renting a house. So his boss done that as a way of him having somewhere to do his guitars, but also somewhere for him to live where he wasn't meant to be living. We went, so we had a few drinks, and we go back, these two women, and we like having some drinks, and the woman's like, "Oh, do you play guitar?" And I'm like, "No." And she goes, "Oh, show me those. There's a couple of guitars upstairs. I just wanted to have a look. Do you want to take me up there to have a look at these guitars?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'll come up in a second. Let me just go to the bathroom, and I'll be up." So I went to the bathroom, like wash my hands and stuff. I literally was not thinking about it. Go upstairs. She's like sitting on the chair, just totally naked. I'm just like, cool. That's what we're up to. Okay. Yeah.
At that point, though, you were like, I'm so glad I washed my hands.
Yeah, I'm so glad I washed my hands and splashed some water on my face. Woke me up a little bit. Yeah. Had a pikey wash in the sink. Yeah. I know. Anyway,
back in
this
the
is
room.
the Minion.
Yeah, this is the Tweeterhead Minion. So this is the companion piece, proximity piece, is sort of like Hordak.
How you doing, Roger Rocks? Good to see you.
It's funny because when you remember the toy of this, it was just some stupid little fucking red thing that went on his hand. Do you remember?
I remember the crossbow.
Right. So remember Hordak had a crossbow, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also had this thing that went over his forearm. It was like a wrist thing. It clicked onto his forearm. It was red. It was flat, and it had wings. You really think you'll remember? And that is this.
Yeah. Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just like this little shitty red thing.
Yeah, it's a little shitty red thing with bats, but if you look at it closely, it's a little minion thing that fits on his arm.
Oh, wow. Okay. I actually totally, I wasn't even seeing this 100 times. I totally did not place where it was from.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's
I remember that.
Yeah. That's it. So that's what it's from. The actual blue one, a little bit more from the Filmation cartoon. There's this weird little pig thing that fucking follows him about and talks to him. But this one's like a little bit like that. So so it comes like in 2 parts. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's like a good size. Well, my son loves it. Obviously, being like a dragon-y type thing, he absolutely fucking loves it. He thinks it's awesome. Actually, I've got it on a little table at the minute with a few Bowen bits that I've got like out of the cabinet, and it's on there with Strife, and it's a really good size next to Strife. It's handouts, but it looks really cool. But obviously, the bigger one, the Hordak one, it's like this is smaller, like much more like almost probably bat size next to Hordak. Like a big bat.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Actually, I didn't think it was that big.
That's nice, man. It does some nice stuff with the light. This one.
Yeah.
Nice colours on it, nice paintwork. Got a couple of like joins that are like I think are a bit sloppy.
So the blue one is the pig face.
I think it is, because in the film, in the cartoon, with Hordak, there's a little blue minion thing that fucking follows him about, like a little blue pig.
It's like a weird.
So I'm assuming it's a bit like that, because the red one with the wings is is this.
How you doing, Mr. Kennedy? Good to see you.
Kennedy.
Yo.
Got no WWE for that.
How is it?
Yeah.
Went over my head. Yeah, look how big it is, man. It's massive. Jeez.
Georgia, look. Yeah. My son's well up to that.
You got this on order as well?
Yeah, I got it. This is all my shit. So this is this is coming in. Paid this up now, so just waiting for this to come in. I actually really think this is going to bring new life to that fucking premium format as well, because that's a really updated portrait, and that's all it really needs, because the sculpt is killer. What are you laughing at, you bitch?
Roger Rock says, no offense meant at all, but you guys are almost at 300k subs. It might be a time to get Geo a proper mic.
Why can you not hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you okay.
Listen, the one thing that no one can say. Listen, fucking, do you think 300k subs equates to money?
I wish it was.
I can wish it was.
Yeah.
If it does equate to money, Alex has got it all. I tell you that.
That's why I just bought my house with no mortgage.
Exactly. That's what I'm fucking saying. If it equates to money, then Alex is the one taking it. Trust me. He's pocketing it, squirreling it away and lying to me.
Yeah, I wish. And anyway, back onto that. That's my house at the moment, and that's all the boxes everywhere. So yeah.
Fucking Jenny saw this picture. She was like, "Why hasn't he put that in the fucking room they're meant to go in? Why is it in the front room?" I was like,
because I was tired after dropping them off.
That shit don't wash with my wife. She'd be like, "Why have you left it there? Take it. If you're taking it in, put it in the fucking room it's meant to go. Replace it there."
No, because basically my dad drove me there, and then he's like, let's unload this van as quick as possible because I want to get the fuck out of here. So that was basically why. So the plan is now, when I actually do go there, I'm literally going to I have to take 2 boxes at a time upstairs and, and put it in the idea is to put it in the little spare room. We're going to use Logan's room, and then we're going to paint the master room. It needs painting, and it needs wardrobes fitted, and it needs a skirting board finished. Once that's done, then we'll move up there, and then we'll do my office then, and then once move them in and do all that business. So there is a plan, I think. You see Mangog at the back. The funny thing about Mangog is, like, that name, it just feels like it should be racist, you know. It's just like goodbye, it just doesn't sound right. Alex is box 4. Personally, I throw away the outside box and keep the box of the statue. It's actually in. George was talking about this, actually, funny enough.
I was talking about it.
Or yesterday. Yeah, George
I said to him that, you look at this picture. I said, like, I've sold a couple of pieces. I need to go up and get the boxes. I'm gonna box up the comic can. I'm gonna display the probably XM repainted Mysterio in with my Spider-Man cube. That was my thinking. So I've got to go up and find that Carnage box. And basically, I was saying that when you look up in your loft and you see this, which you can see in front of you there, it's fucking shit because you've got to try and find all this shit. You know what I mean? And you've got to like open things, you've got to look over the boxes, and if you've got fan art stuff, there's nothing on them. So like, fuck, and then you've got to check it and all. So I was like to Alex, I was like, I think maybe next time I'm gonna fuck the shippers off. So when I move next, wherever I go to, I think wherever I'm going to store the boxes, I'm just going to store the art boxes. I'm not going to keep any of the shippers anymore.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the boxes.
And if I sell anything, I'll just pay for a ship. I'll just buy one.
A lot of the boxes, though, you can see what they are. I mean, like a lot of these, you can see all the Sideshow ones.
There's so many that ain't. You'd be surprised, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly
the Sideshow boxes as well. I think they only say what they are on one side of the box, so you have to fucking move them.
Yeah.
That's the point. What I'm saying is that if I looked in my loft, they were all art boxes. I'd be like, oh, there's the Carnage box over there, 3 rows back and on the left. I'd be able to see it.
A lot of the other stuff I will write on.
Yeah, no, we can't fucking see it.
For example, you can see there on that bottom box, I've actually written Sideshow Logan there.
Yeah, but trust me, when you put that away, that fucking going to be facing the wrong way.
Oh, that box is tiny. That box is going right in a gap.
Anyway,
I lead here. You want to see my front room is 10 times worse than yours. I bet. Darren's got a lot of stuff. This says then Prom 1 Guts in hand, and I actually really like this piece. I do actually like it. I think it's really cool, and I think that this and the Griffiths, I mean, if you have them on display, they look really good. I really like them. They are like 1/6 scale, so they're smaller. But then I think it came out really well. Apparently, there's some about the Griffith's face, but the guts looks really good. This then is the Batman Hush, which is going to be quarter scale. It's up for pre-order now, Batcave version, and they also added the grappling hook, the Batarang, and they added the head as well. So you got this, kind of head there. That's the bonus head. And that doesn't come
on the 1/3 scale, guys. Just delighted. Okay.
I think that's the thing as well. Is like, with like Tweeterheads, they release the Filmation version with less parts, and I think that's kind of the way to go. And they release the variant. You don't taint the actual original one that people have been loyal to your brand and ordered early.
Yeah.
And I think that this is a way of just going, fuck you.
It's just typical of them, isn't it?
But what they'll do,
it's about the new buyer. It's about tomorrow.
No. Knowing what Pro 1 will do is they'll go, all right, we're going to give our fans what they want, and they're now going to release the head separately as another $500 or something. So that's what Pro 1 will do later on. And it'll be like, this is 750 edition size. I don't know what the 3rd scale version was, but they'll go, all right, we're going to release 350 of these heads. That's what they'll do. I bet you. And they'll go, we're just doing what the fans want. We're just doing what they want. They asked for this. That's how they'll do it.
Of course.
Apparently it's $800, probably $800 in shipping. Take a thick Sharpie, write on it what's on the top and side of the box on 2 sides. I do try and say that. Random Korean. How you doing? That's a great name.
That's a great name.
This then is the Queen Studios Loki. I've seen the prototype of this. Actually, it's really nice. It was actually a really nice piece. I don't think they made many of these, to be honest with you. I don't think they sold very well.
Well, I'll do right now.
Yeah.
Coming up, man.
Yeah, I think it's quite a low edition size on this one. This one we actually did talk about last time.
This is actually some good shots of this one, I think. I think this is some nice pictures of this.
Yeah, I do still think that if you look at the black on the wheel there, it doesn't look that good when it's not lit up.
Oh yeah, I stick to my previous statement that the lit up. This is a really special piece. Unlit, I don't think it's anywhere near as impressive.
Yeah, I mean that just looks really bland, just like it's been coloured in with crayon.
It's not great. I mean, I think this is the point: is to show this because. Yeah, it does, but I really don't like how black that base is when that light's off. Especially, it's my biggest problem with this portrait is how they've really just made it really black.
Cool. Sideshow Ghost Rider, but you cannot be the XM Studios one. Is iconic and the one to have. I love mine. I think the XM one is better.
Oh, the XM one's better easily. I don't even think it's close. I actually think there's better customs as well of Ghost Rider than this. There's two that are better. And they have light ups as well. The light ups are pretty good. I don't think they're as good as this.
I saw that in Thailand. The Mac one was pretty good.
Yeah, Max for one of the ones I was talking about. And then there's another one.
Nelson saying, I got my Sideshow Ghost Rider last week and I really love it. But do you love it when it's switched off?
I think it really jumps up like a lot of notches when it's lit up. I think when it's unlit, if I'm scoring it, if I'm scoring it out of 10, I think unlit is like a 5, 6 out of 10. I think when you light that up, that fucking bitch goes up to like 8.5, 9 out of 10. I mean, it looks great lit up.
Yeah, lit up.
This Gamma Hulk looks really good.
Yeah,
Gamma Smash looks great with Sentry. Look at that.
These are great pictures from the old. Yeah,
beautiful pictures. These
and pictures against with Logan as well.
I like this one. This is my favorite one. That's a fantastic diorama. That.
Wow, that piece is big.
Yeah, Hulk is big, man.
That Hulk's
it's a decent size. Wow. It's a decent size. I mean, if you look at the back that's why I sent you this picture because the back foot going up to his hip is pretty much as big as Logan. And that is a fantastic pairing. If that is like one. If only Logan was looking a little higher up. It's all it needs. It's literally all it needs. I mean, you could raise him if you wanted to. You could raise him a touch up. I think that's fucking awesome. Gamma Hulk looks really nice, man. Gamma Smash Hulk
those Hulks are that big.
And they're big, man. They are. I've seen a few videos and pictures, but the Gamma Smash one looks nice.
Yeah, then these are the X-Men busts, not XM.
He made Troy McDevitt, though. These.
I don't know. It says Alessandro Industries.
I don't know if these are Troy McDevitt sculpts. Someone correct me if they know.
Definitely looks great unlit, but when it takes it to a whole new level. Yeah, it's exactly what Geo just said.
Well, I don't think it looks great unlit. I'm not saying that. Don't quote me on that. I'm saying it looks okay unlit. I think it looks great lit. I think it looks a bit. I think it's a bit dull, and I'm not sold on the portraits and how things look when they're sort of not when it's not lit up.
Yeah,
I'm not enough to beat XMs anyway, and not enough to beat Max, and certainly not enough to beat the other custom I saw. So I'd place it like a sensible like 4th.
These could be tribute cabinets, but I'm not sure. These are painted by Kenny Alessandro, aren't they?
No idea. But they're nice anyway. They're pretty cool. Cable's a bit fucked though, bro.
To be honest with you, they should have just left it. These 3. Because these 3 look pretty decent. And then when you throw in the other 3, they're the weaker ones.
Definitely Cable is not great. Cyclops
Gambit looks Indian. He does. He does. He served me my lottery ticket the other day. I think these are STL files for busts painted by Kenny. Yeah. Those 3 I like, and then these 3 not so much. Cable just walked into something.
Cable and I would say Cable and Gambit not so much. I think Cyclops is all right.
Yeah.
Post 4. Anyway.
Then This then is the Alien Covenant.
This is
I
the
don't know what
Neo.
alien's called.
This is a neomorph.
Neomorph. Okay, I trust you to remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a
This actually
neomorph.
came
So
out
this
really
is
nice.
this is the scene where that comes in before it's shot by the fucking captain.
Gambit looks like he's going to deny your loan application. Cable looks like Jim Carrey playing Fire Marshal Bill. This came out really nice. It's meant to be third
This is
scale.
like the fucking where he kills the woman, doesn't he? That Neo thing comes in, bites her head off.
I think I only ever seen that movie once.
Covenant is fucking brutal, man.
Yeah. That's a really nice piece. I'd like to see it like displayed with some other aliens just to get the scaling of it. I've seen this cat in the background because I know there was comments about it where the cat's biting into the chest buster, and it was a bit like if the cat was biting into it, it'd be melting his mouth. It's like having a car with a supercharger. It drives fine, but it's made to impress once the supercharger kicks in. Talking about Ghost Rider still.
Listen, I definitely feel like the paint choices that were made on the statue have made it suffer so that the light up looks even better. Does that make sense? I feel like the paint choices are sort of made so that when it's lit up, it really fucking like it's got good shadows. But then when you turn that lights off, it's a little bit heavy with blacks and other shit all over the place that I just don't like when it isn't lit up. I still listen. It's still a great Ghost Rider piece. I think it's quite expensive as well. And what worries me most is the fact that light-ups don't last.
Yeah.
Sorry, they don't. Go back, find me a statue that's like 5, 6, 7 years old, and then stick some batteries in it or plug it in and tell me that fucking bitch is working. I guarantee you're going to get less than 10%. Less than 10% will work because they just don't.
But I think LED technology has come a long way since then. So I think a lot of the lights.
Let's see what's going on in 5 years' time. Let's see, because at the end of the day, we've got to go on the data that actually exists now. And the data that exists now,
a lot of the lights that didn't work very well were always lightsabers. Lightsabers are always the ones.
And loads of shit doesn't work. Loads of things don't work once you plug them in.
Like
loads. We've had it loads of times for review. We've had pieces for review, right? But the person owned it from new, and have never plugged it in when they got it to check it work, and then have never turned it on again. And they've left it boxed up, and they've got it out for the review, plugged it in, and it doesn't work. So that's actually been nowhere, been shipped nowhere, done nothing, and still failed. So it does happen.
One of the worst ones for that is the Terry. The Terry Legendary Scale. She has the plants on the base, and they used to always burn out. And what was the other one as well? Actually, the Guyvers are actually really bad. The actual ECC Guyvers, they're really bad as well. For the lights in general, over time, do they just turn off, gradually start dimming? It depends. Sometimes they flicker.
Yeah.
Sometimes
they flicker. Sometimes they strobe. Where they strobe so far sometimes that it's weird. It looks like something's wrong. And other times they just won't come on at all. And then they dull. So it's affected. The light ups are affected. If you have that Ghost Rider and it dulls even slightly, you've lost it. It's lost it. It's finished.
Well, one of the other points as well is when you have them abroad as well, because like different countries have different power output. And I think that if you have in America, they have a they have lower voltage or current. So when you normally, when I remember when Luke had a GameCube, he had to buy a step-down converter.
Yeah.
To play it, otherwise it would burn out.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful. Light features are gimmicky. How many times do you use them? 2, and then never again. I used my Guyver one, but the only reason I used my Guyver one because it was connected to the same power bar as the lights. So when I turned the lights on with the remote control, the Guyver came on. So that was the only reason I used it. Absolutely, they did make paint to complement the light up feature. This is painted really clean as well.
I'll tell you something as well about that Ghost Rider quickly. In terms of light up, it may be the best light up I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It just might be. I can't when I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, is there a better light up I can think of? And I don't think there is one. So
yeah,
let's just hope that it lasts, because that's the point. People have paid a lot of money and it needs to last more than fucking 5 minutes. So that's what we want.
Capital C Statues, how you doing? Hey Jens, glad to see you. Hope all is well. Hope you're good too.
All's good, bro. All's good.
Nelson saying, I still like it without the light up.
Then you're never going to lose. Oh, yeah. You're fine.
They never designed it to be left on all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. Spot on. They're not. They used to be put on when you've got fucking some tart round that you want to show off your shit, or if you've got a few friends over, or the Virgin fucking media guys come in and you're like, yeah, this is going to really blow his fucking socks off. But yeah.
Cody says, I do the same, Alex. Anything with a plug comes on and off with my display lights. Battery light ups are pointless, in my opinion. Yeah, I was tempted to get the Soap Studios things for a couple of pieces, but in the end, it's just, they just don't look good with those little wires. Tito Montenegro, how you doing? Long time. It's been a while, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Great to see you.
Welcome back to the madhouse.
This then is the base for the Apocalypse we showed the other
base
day.
For the Exo Resin Apocalypse. So they've decided to make the base metallic. So the colors are going to be metallic, which actually I actually think is a really good decision. So I'm actually very tempted by this. I actually have a buyer for my XM one. I'm waiting to see all the colors of this one and then see what type of cost it's going to cost me, and I'll think about it. I am sort of like in between whether I want to sell that XM one or not. I'm swaying a bit. I don't know, but so I like this. I like this choice.
And oops, sorry, we're back. Sorry, we don't have a picture of this because it was last week, but there's the Four Horsemen.
Yeah,
and
you got him like fighting with like X-Men and shit as well.
Yeah.
You got a few things done on there, but it's nice. The base is fucking cool. Like that one's fighting with all the X-Men. You can see them all there.
Yeah.
Like Beast and fucking Cyclops, all them guys there.
What's this repainting your one?
No. This isn't my one. This is like, I don't know who this is by. I just like the blue colours. It's quite nice.
War Chunky saying, not a fan of this Apocalypse. He's too stiff. I like the XM Apocalypse portrait more.
Yeah, the XM portraits are special. Both of them are really fucking good. The thing is, though, is I still my favourite of Apocalypse is the Bowen still.
Yeah.
But yes, this is a nice Venom fan art Venom. Working on the blues at the moment. I like the blue paint.
Is this actually Is this a repaint or is this actually?
No, this is.
I think this.
They're making two versions. I think they're making a black version and making the blue version. This is the blue one.
Okay, I've seen the black version of this head.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember that base though. Is that a different base?
No, that's the base. But again, at the moment, it's matte, and people are asking that it stay exactly as it is. And he's making boys a bit like, yeah, I could do that. If that's what you want, enough people, that's what they want. That's what I'll do.
Good thing. So where are we? The good thing about this Apocalypse is that it comes in one box instead of two from XM.
This is also something to consider.
I can't wait to see the Spiderman logo on Venom in any MCU movie. I'm not a fan of most of the Venom at the moment. I traded my XM Apocalypse. I want one to match the artwork from Jubilee's Children of the Atom.
What was that? Sorry, I missed that. Apologies.
I traded my XM Apocalypse. I want one to match the artwork from Jubilee's Children of the Atom.
Yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? There's a part with how stylized the XM version is, where elements of the character is just too much, where you lose. You know, there's the one thing I really about the XM Resin one is they're sort of going a little bit more for what is recognisably Apocalypse. And I have the same problem. The only reason I'm toying with the ideas because I have the true classic in the Bowen anyway, so I can have the sort of modernised version with the classic in both places. Yeah, actually,
is this Riot?
I'm still thinking about it. That's pretty cool. That's from the cover.
Is this Riot?
I think that's Titten and Nuxa. Is that her name? And then that one is from, I think that's Venom. I think that's Venom 100 or 400. I can't remember what the 100 is, but it's like Venom. It's like a big number. And it's one of the covers, I think.
I do not like that style of Venom at all.
No.
That is fucking a mess.
It's like
obviously it matches the artwork, but yeah. Ramo in the house, how you doing?
Man.
Titten is great. Statue is garbage. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I mean, obviously it matches the style, but I really don't like that style of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrendous. But that's the problem, because I know there's also a Hulk coming up as well, and it's that Todd McFarlane style, and I don't like that either.
This is nice. This Black Cat's really nice.
Black Cat. Yeah, she's
beautiful.
Think
Black Cat, I'm going to go out there and say Black Cat may be the best set of statues in a female form out there from anybody. If you took all the Black Cat statues and put them together, you have a fucking amazing set of statues, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
He's been done so well so many times. I'm trying to think who's been done better. Like, who has come out and all of the statues of that character, I mean, are really fucking impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so many. That's a lovely one as well.
Yeah, I've got the one by the safe.
It's nice.
That means Geo's a boom guy.
There's this lovely sitting one, but it's so high. It just would be too tempting to fucking chisel over it. So I couldn't buy it.
Warren saying that must be
I have a boom guy. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, smoking.
You give me freckly Irish, red-headed, big boobs, and you will watch me run away like a scared little mouse. Because honestly, my marriage being so much trouble is a joke.
Red Sonja is actually a good one as well.
It is, but there are some shit Red Sonjas. That's the only problem. I'm trying to think of red. There are a couple of shit ones of her. There's some good ones, but there's some shit ones.
I still want the XM Black Cap.
Huh?
I still want the XM Black Cap.
Yeah, that's another bit. But that's what I'm talking about. Even a modernized, like fucking Tokyo style, whatever it is that they went with, the samurai ones. Well, nice.
No. The one where she's on the cat.
Yeah, it's the one. Is that not from that line now?
No. It's different.
Oh, okay. That's really that's really nice.
You're talking about Catwoman.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a shit one. I like the one on the cat is really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, man. That's a really nice Black Cat, bro. I love the fucking got the mask sticking out of her bag. Lovely shape, lovely pose, beautiful face, great paint, great statues. That
really nice.
Really like that.
This is exclusive Batman and Bats and Moon. So the moon comes with it. Did you look out the window today at the fucking moon? It was like ridiculous. It's like a full moon and it was like orange.
No.
Yeah, it was like orangey colour, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it was huge as well. It was huge. So yeah, I'm assuming that the moon and that comes with it looks pretty cool. Yeah, Blood Moon. Yeah, I'm assuming that the moon comes with this one. Then if it's listed like that, then that's without. I don't have any clue who makes this one.
It's a fan-up one, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Looks nice though.
Yeah, it looks all right. Then you got the Gotham Infestation, which is the Batman versus the aliens. Tiny head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you got this one, which looks like an STL file.
still remember when I started, like early in collecting, one of the we wanted was that Predator versus all the aliens, where it's like this.
Oh yeah.
He got one
Well,
by the throat. It's a Sideshow one.
what is it? The pile?
No,
No.
it's not all. The pile is all aliens on top of each other in like a pyramid-like shape.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Predator's in the center, and there's like he's fighting loads of aliens. One of them, he's like grabbed it by the throat. He's got it like the throat, like one. He's stabbing through the head with his spear. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, that was the one. The first time I realized that Sideshow had instructions on their website.
Yeah,
you got instructions of how to assemble it. Yeah. Stuart Murray's saying that Power Girl has been done really well with statues. 2 Sideshow ones. I don't know. I had one of them, and I didn't think it was great. I had one of the Sideshow ones. I thought it was a bit bland.
But again, I've got appreciation, I guess, for the character.
Yeah. Did you see on eBay, talking about aliens and predators and stuff, there's the predator, the wolf predator, and it's been relisted loads of times for £1,100.
The wolf?
Yeah, the 3rd scale wolf. Wow. Keeps on getting relisted £1,100. It's just like, wow, I remember when I was selling for like crazy money.
Grand.
Yeah.
$4,000 you could get 3.5, 4K.
This is horrible as well. This is horrendous. This is like someone trying to get on board with all the
PCS,
the PCS sort of style. Even a custom did it with Beast, but this just doesn't. This misses the mark.
Problem is that you know it just doesn't have the intricacies and the planning here.
Yeah,
this is like 3 things to sprung together. Unfortunately, it looks exactly like that.
Yeah. Yomo, how you doing? Welcome to
Yomo, motherfucker.
This then is custom Spider-Man versus Venom Hulk. I like the Spider-Man.
I really like the Spider-Man. That's where I'm going.
Yeah,
Venom Hulk and the whole concept of it, I just don't like it.
All the Venomized characters I really hate. The Spider-Man,
I really like the Spider-Man. I like the build on him. It looks
very dynamic. Yeah, he's like really dynamic. He's just I like the Spider-Man. I think the Spider-Man looks really nice.
I would like a version where it's just the Hulk, like the Venomized shit. Well up for that.
Say that again?
I would like a version of this where there's no Venomized bit.
Yeah.
There's a Spider-Man fucking stamping on the Hulk's head.
But it is a bit weird. His hand is a bit strange.
Yeah, it looks a bit weird up there, doesn't it? He was halfway through the Thriller dance and then realised he needed to jump on fucking Hulk's head.
He's like, ooh, the claw has chosen. The Joker bust is NMK. Oh, really?
Wow, that's fucking bad.
That is NMK.
Shit, out of mighty full.
Oh, my God. Damn, man. I got 2 of their busts, actually, haven't I? got 2 of their fucking...
I got their Venom busts.
Oh, yeah.
Never have another piece of theirs, though. Never.
Well, the Spider-Man bust,
never.
He's got loads of orange shit all over it.
I've never another piece after that. I traded for that. And although I love it, like as it looks, and it looks great now, and it's painted by Titan Nuxon, and it's really nice Venom, and it's big, and it's exactly what I want. But the engineering's is not good. The build of the statue, it doesn't go all the way in the base. There's things in the way. It's a fucking nightmare, and I will never go through that again. So if someone comes to me and is like, I'll be like, no, go fuck yourself. Wouldn't touch their stuff. How they build it, how they engineer it is fucking wonky and backwards. They're not doing things right. So
I need to start saying that yo mo motherfucker.
Yo mo motherfucker. You got the best name ever, bro.
NMK Major Shit Rogue, right, Luke? God no, this is terrible. This is really bad. Because that Beast statue looked quite decent. Like the execution of it actually looked pretty good, and it actually came out looking quite nice. But some of their other pieces, I mean, they did a Hulkbuster as well, which I really did like.
This might be good once it's like past this very early basic stage, but the design just looks very basic.
Yeah. This one I'd like to see in person.
Like that's fine still. I can get past the armor, but you just pose it the other way
just
around.
that angle. Look at that from that angle there.
That's fucking banging.
Stamping on his fucking head.
It's like a game. It's a fucking game where you jump and you do that stamp and you like fly up. What is that?
Say that again?
Is that Street Fight? Is that Streets of Rage? It is, isn't it? Streets of Rage with Blaze.
So Streets of Rage 3.
There's a move in the game. No, it's not. It's Chun-Li. Chun-Li does it.
Oh, yeah.
She does this thing where you can jump and then you do some sort of kick and she stamps and flies up really high.
Yeah.
It looks like that a little bit.
No, she don't jump like that though.
Bro, she lands on like that.
A bit like that. A bit like that, I guess, but not with the hand like that.
Maybe the hand like that.
This is then the Spider-Man Miles Morales bust, which actually is really nice. Pretty cool.
Like jump and all that shit with the hood. That's cool.
Yeah. Nice touch.
Nice. Don't like Miles Morales Spider-Man at all.
I'm not a fan of it, to be honest.
I like it all. Shit, I'm bothered.
Yeah.
Watch that Spider-Verse thing. Thought it was wank. I'm not interested at all. Shit.
Haven't watched it. But I think that's a nice bust. Really just nice looking bust for sure. This Domino I do really like. I've always the one where she's on the fruit machine is a really nice piece.
This is a custom head and a custom sniper rifle set. So what you do is you buy, and I don't know who makes it. I'm getting a lot of requests actually asking me who makes it. Can't answer the question. Don't know. I've reached out to a few people to get in contact with me and let me know. But
or Joker says he likes the Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah, this is you get the fucking, you get this custom head, which is really nice, and then you get the big sniper, sort of the big rifle thing as well, which actually looks fucking fantastic as well.
It is really nice.
So that actually adds to the statue itself. It's a cracking statue of Domino. I've always been after this piece. This is a piece I've always been interested in getting.
It's funny because he's not really a character that I know about or I'm interested in. But it is a statue I really like.
Because it needs to go next to Cable.
Yeah. I've got 2 Cable statues, so yeah. I've got 2 Cable statues, so that's fine.
Yeah, you're laughing.
But no, it looks fantastic. Yeah, it's really nice. Anyone knows who makes that? Oh, Domino head looks underscaled compared to her body.
I think so.
I don't think it does. I think it's just the angle.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's the angle, the focus on her titties there. This is the one I'm talking about. So this actually is the artwork. This is like the McFarlane style. But yeah, I just really don't
more
like
Frankenstein in it. The more monster.
Yeah.
I've got an upgrade coming.
Have you?
Yeah. Not on its way yet, but I've got it on pre-order, which is the ATF one.
Yeah.
I actually am looking to get like a shirt as well. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't come with a shirt. It's like bare chested. I was like, I'm going to get like a
it looks shirt. Like Hulk just had a shellfish allergy. It really does. Yeah, Nick, I got my tracking. The problem is I'm fucking moving soon. So by the time it actually comes, I'm not going to be here. So I got to try and work out that. It's quite annoying. Been waiting like 2 years for something to be delivered. They finally decided to deliver it when I'm moving. I love this McFarlane style. Yeah, I mean, as I say, it is the style, but not a fan. It looks exactly like the comic. It's not exactly like the panel, but for me, nah.
Something about the Grey Hulk for me, I've got this funny thing where I just feel it needs to be more Frankensteinish and more brutish.
Yeah.
That's why I bought the one that I did. That's why I bought the ATF one, because it looks like.
How you doing, Collector Zone in the house?
Yo, motherfuckers.
This is Jubilee.
Girl grew up, didn't she, old Jubilee?
Oh, she did. Yeah, she did. Naff Hulk. Is this the Bushy custom Hulk? Yeah, I think that was Bushy. Titty
Exactly.
Jubilee. Yeah. Wasn't she meant to be like 15 or something?
Yeah, he's fucking 15 now.
She grew up. Yeah, she grew up. She looks like, but the pose makes her look like a fucking hooker. And she's on the road as well.
Yeah.
This is like Black Magneto. I just find every time a Magneto comes out, I'm just really like.
I think this is an old one. I think this is a repaint.
Yeah, it is. But I just find that there's so many Magnetos out there that I'm just bored of them. I'm just so bored of seeing Magnetos.
Oh, I totally agree.
It's just like, oh, another one?
Concur, my friend, I concur.
Yeah, there's no custom, not a fan personally. Yeah. Even the new ones. I mean, there's a few new ones here. And yeah.
I'll never get rid of XM Magneto ever. Never.
Well, I did have a choice, but I was just
one happen. For me, he's like, you know, it's like exactly what I need. So for me,
I've got to cover those mansion repairs somehow. Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah. Looks too bland.
I like the style of this. I think it's from a cover that I know. I can't remember what this cover is, but it's from a cover. It looks very cool.
Doesn't it look like the Abraham Lincoln thing?
No, it's from a comic cover. Seen that before?
It looks like that Abraham Lincoln monument, but yeah. It might be. Yeah. Magneto impersonating Abe. 100%. Yeah, he says as well. Let me have a look. Lincoln.
I wouldn't mess with me on this.
No, I'm just looking up the
from a cover, I'm telling you. His head is a little bit further down, if I remember correctly from the artwork. So they're looking right up his head's more.
Dude, it's like the fucking Abraham Lincoln thing. It's well the Abraham Lincoln thing. Just Google Lincoln Monument. Actually, his legs are closed. And actually, Happy JCG is saying 100% Alex. The comic cover, it was inspired by the Lincoln Monument.
I'm sure. I'm not saying it's not the Lincoln Monument. I'm just saying there's an artwork where they look like that, although the head is looking down a little bit more.
I still love XM White Magneto. I hate that piece because of how much of a fucking ball was put together.
Yeah.
I had to get rid of it straight away. I was just like, I can't handle this fucking thing.
I think Giggly had it repainted and had it black, like had it red and purple, and it looked awesome. And then he sold it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I like this Freeze as well. This looks well cool.
Mr. Freeze looks really nice.
It looks. I don't know if it's a quarter scale or if it's smaller. It's hard for me to tell.
It's hard to tell there from that angle.
Very nice though.
Could be 1/6, but
it's very nice.
XM's Throne Magneto is great, just sadly underscaled.
Not get into this with me because it's not right.
That's nice.
I've measured that Magneto from the heel to his fucking head using tailor tape, and he is exactly 6'2" in 1/4 scale. Although I have been told that a few of the early ones that came out actually were a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
But they rectified it. They tried to fix it in the factory and went up a bit. So I might have just got a good one. I might have just been lucky.
Also, the recast they came out a bit bigger as well. Joking. Oh, fuck me, another Magneto.
This is Last Levels one.
Really?
Yeah.
God, this must be early days because this looks like it needs a lot of work. Yeah, this looks like so. It looks like when you gotta get one of those STL files and you're gonna need to wait for it to be finished. It's just so busy. I mean, there's
No,
stuff
I
is
think
just,
it is what happens with Magneto, though. It's just there's been so many, and I don't think there's anything new.
yeah.
That's actually why I actually like that one on the throne that we just seen, the Lincoln one, because it's different. It's the only time it's different. Even though it's sitting on the throne, it's still different.
Is
There's
this
no Sentinel pieces anywhere. There's no fucking any fallen X-Men anything anywhere.
yeah?
And so,
Is this Franco again?
I would assume so. Looking at
They
the
use him so much over and over again, and I think his best stuff is horror stuff. I don't think his Marvel stuff
seems
is
to have a bit more passion for that,
good.
doesn't he?
Yeah, he's much better with his horror stuff.
Creative and seems to be like able to let himself loose. I think he gets bored of this shit, to be honest. I mean, that Magneto master
he
looks
must
like
have done. He must have done
Wolverine.
He must have done about 10 fucking Wolverines and 10 Magnetos. He done that really bad Wolverine for them, though. He does like that little leprechaun Wolverine. It looked terrible. But yeah. This then's Onslaught. It's quite cool. This one's 6 scale.
Yeah. I like it. That's cool.
Yeah. Quite a cool character, Onslaught, but yeah.
Is it like when
I want to see PCS do a Magneto fine art story bust, maybe surrounded by the Brotherhood. That'd be cool, for sure. Sorry, what did you say, George?
No, I was like, it's Onslaught's like Professor X and Magneto merged together.
Professor X tries to do something, goes into his head, and gets trapped in his mind.
Ooh.
So it's them combined, yeah.
I love the duality of those two.
Yeah,
I just love it. I just love that. I actually love that about comic characters in general, or actually most hero and villain arcs, because of the fact that a hero has tragedy in his backstory. Yeah, all heroes have tragedy in their backstory, but heroes want to prevent anybody else from having that kind of pain, right?
Yeah.
Villains, they have a tragic backstory, just like heroes do. The only difference between them, what separates a hero to a villain, is the fact that villains want to create and inflict that pain on everybody else, and heroes don't want anyone to ever feel it. It's the only difference. There is no other difference.
You're watching Unbreakable. They talk about that in Unbreakable.
No, they don't. I watched Unbreakable recently. It's not.
No, they talk about what about the duality they talk about?
No, they talk about that they can be like friends and shit, and like they have they're not too different.
No, they talk about their opposites of his weaknesses or his strengths and stuff like that. They do talk about that as well.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's their reaction to pain. Yeah. It's their reaction to tragedy and pain that make them one way or the other, which is just really fucking cool. I like that element a lot. And that's probably why I resonate with villains much more.
So does that make MCU Thanos a hero? He just wanted to spare half the universe from famine and pain.
Technically speaking, if you want to look at it from that perspective, I think you could probably go with that.
There's loads of memes. There's loads of memes about it where, Wanda destroys loads of people to save her fake family. Who was the other one? Someone else does something to save his family, and then Thanos indiscriminately does something to save everyone. And it's like they make him the villain.
But there's also that angle with Thanos as well, which the thingy, what's the one that came a little bit after where they're not making another one? With Salma Hayek in it, all that. What are they called?
Eternals.
The Eternals. There's a part of that which is the angle that they went with, that Thanos knew that the thing was about to awaken, that it wasn't far away from waking up and destroying fucking the whole planet or the whole fucking universe, whatever it was. So by wiping out 50% of life across the universe, he set that back like a long way as well.
Yeah.
So there's that little angle that they try and say as well, that he sort of knew, he's aware of the awakening, and that thing was going to fucking wake up and need fed and all that, because life is getting out of control. Everyone's overpopulated and all of this, and it needs to be balanced. So by him setting it back, taking 50% away, he sets that back like a few fucking millennium or something. But yeah, it's just that angle with you know, it's like, you know, Vader and Luke, in it. It's the same type of thing. Vader loses his family, you know, he can't cope with that pain, so he just wants to inflict that pain on everybody else, you know, no matter how. It's just intent on destroying everything he touches, which is just what heroes don't do that, do they? They have the same tragedy, but they try and save everybody from ever going through it. So it's just quite interesting. I enjoy that duality. I like it.
Well, that's when you have like Anakin go and does all the fucking Tuskens, doesn't he? All the sand people.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you live long enough to they turn into the villain. That's a great. I've forgotten what that is. That's a quote from some film. You either die a hero, or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. What the fuck is that from? Great line. Great line.
It's I do know. Yeah, I'm not going to get it before someone types it though.
Well, not in this chat, man. There's too many brains in here. I like Venom anyway. When I was a kid, I loved Venom. Ghost Who Walks.
Beast calling bro. It's Dark Knight, yeah.
Yes, Harvey Dent. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the Beast calling brother, the ghost who walks. His leg's fucked. Jesus Christ, what the fuck happened to his leg?
His knee.
Yeah, look at that.
They're black pads in it. Are they meant to be muscles?
Yeah.
Oh, it's meant to be muscle. Oh, wow. But Eric Sosa sculpt that.
What the actual
fucking anatomy on his legs, man. It's well bad.
Yeah, he got stung by a fucking horde of bees, man. A swarm of bees done him his leg.
Knees. He's triple patella fucking Dave him.
Other than that, it looks pretty good. Other than that knee.
Nah, knee's bad.
I can't unsee that now.
Just get the butts. There's no knees there.
Yeah.
Sexy Ray.
You got a sexy Ray. Yeah.
Dark side Ray.
You're too late, Stuart. You're too late. Yeah, she turned to the dark side. Nice. What's this one? Sandman. This looks like STL stuff as well, but I don't know. Is that Sandman or Hydra-Man? That's Hydra-Man. That's Hydra-Man, sorry.
Yeah, it could be.
There's a Hydra next to him. And then you got the Savage Dragon. I always forget his name.
Reminds me of that fucking. That feel. Oh yeah, that's Scream, innit? Yeah, they're both done by the same people, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
She looks fantastic. So I love the look from behind as well, because that thing that's wisping around is all the hair.
Yeah.
So, you know, you see it from there, it's like, that's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Big head that.
Yeah.
And a fucking little hand there.
There was a diorama I saw the other day. I forgot to get a picture of it with a lot of the symbiotes and Venom and Carnage.
Yeah.
Big kind of stained glass window in the background. That was pretty cool. Do you want to finish off there? Or?
Yeah, it's all right. You can call it there if you want, 10 to 12.
All right.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
All right. There you go. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. And I was like a minute behind on the video, just caught up. You're too slow, Stuart. You're too slow. The best thing actually is Stuart started sending voice clips on the group chat the group chat that you left, and he's got this like great, like angry Scottish voice. It's really good. He was ranting about something. It was really good. And the funny thing is the thing he was ranting about was better than the actual video that like this person puts out. This person puts out like daily videos of bullshit, and Stuart was complaining about the person, and it was great. I can't do Scottish accent actually.
He's a good Scot, ain't he? Like me.
He's like, oh yeah, that fucker keeps on sipping his fucking drink. Every fucking second he's slurping his fucking drink. He's like going off on it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about like people with accents. I find them funny. Like when I watch a stand-up comedian and they have an accent, I will laugh more.
It weren't the Flagster video, actually. No, it weren't. But the best one is actually what's his name? Bushy. I love Bushy, and we used to chat quite a lot. And then he would send me these like random messages about someone who's recasted his thing, or someone who's put a comment out, and he just comes in like you don't know what to expect. Sometimes you just like you see a voice clip pop up, and he's just like, Alex, did you see what that motherfucker put? Motherfucker, I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna choke him the fuck out. It's just like, he's like a French Israeli accent. He's just like, but it's just when you're not sure what the message is going to be, and it just comes off with like, 100 miles an hour of like, I'm gonna fuck this guy up and blah blah blah. It just makes me laugh. All right, that's it. Thanks everyone. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, I'll be in the new place. Possibly, but we'll see. Take care, everyone.
Peace.
Bye bye.